Hey guys, it's Dane here with part 8 of the Thor cosplay build from Infinity War. We have the cape fully attached now, and we're back from a pretty long break because I had some holiday stuff to do. I'm still going through the holidays. I was sick for a week and a half, and I actually had this finished for a while, but I wasn't able to finish this part of the video because I was sick. Alright, so we have very simple methods of doing this, so let's get into the build. So we're going to start with this pinned down. I don't know if you can see the pins, but I have a pin in each corner. We have the vest here. We're going to unvelcro this first, put in a couple of pins in different spots so it goes into the mannequin, and then we're going to attach velcro directly to this, and then put the velcro, the other part of the velcro on that, the other half of that, and sew some of the fake leather onto that and glue that onto the fake leather that's on here, because that's going to be a permanent bond and it's a lot stronger than you guys think. The line on the vest that separates between the top panel and the cape is going to be the same line, so we're going to be putting a strip of velcro here that's going to hold it, and that's going to make this actually really simple. So we're going to do 2 strips of velcro, one right here and one right here. And that's going to make everything that's going to line up a lot easier. And the seams that fray right here, this little corner is visible, so we're gonna have to deal with this, and that's about it. Just like the little, like even just like a millimeter of it. Anything else that's frayed, it's okay if it looks frayed, but you can deal with that if you want to. I'm going to just deal with just the corners and potentially these. So we took the very top corner and used a zigzag stitch, which works best for my sewing machine, to put the velcro on there. And to deal with the fraying, we're going to just put a little bit of super glue on here. So I'm going to show you how I stitched and super glued on the next side so we can mirror this. To match this side, we're going to take the soft velcro. We're doing soft because this will not abrase the armor as much as the rough side, because the armor will have fixed rough on it. We're going to line it up with this and do the zigzag stitch all the way around and try to make it sure we don't mess up the folds. So we're going to do top and then across. Alright, so the camera is going to be in the way in a couple seconds. I'm going to show you a couple of these stitches. The camera moves, well, oh well. Well, you get the idea. Now we just trim off all the excess string with some scissors, and we're going to come in here with some super glue. So let's zoom in on that. These strings, they can get held in place with something that's made specifically for it, which is like thread seal or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. I'm using super glue because I'm special. So I'm just putting a little bit on here. They won't fray anymore. You can let that dry by yourself, or you can be impatient and slightly poke at it with your finger, getting super glue all over your finger, and then eventually it'll dry. And then your hand is going to be sticky and shiny. But as I said, it's just this little corner on each one, because the corners are what show, or potentially show. They don't actually show if you do it right, but they could show if you don't put everything on correctly. And everything over on this side is never going to show, so there's really no point. You can do it if you want to, though. See? Dry. Perfect. Be sure to swap out your string for black thread, because we're going to have this on the vest, and the vest has no red on it. So let's start sewing. So this is the fake leather. We're sewing the rough velcro to it. Just making a panel, then we're going to cut off the excess. I might have to not use my hand to hold this camera. So what I just did there is went forwards, backwards, forwards, so that way it covers the stitches, and that's how you finish a seam. So that's covering the stitch that we started with first also, so I didn't have to do it at the beginning. Then we took scissors, trimmed off the excess, so when you see the Velcro, you don't see the little white fluff sticking out. And we're gonna super glue this on because that will permanently bond this to the other side. So let's get that going. We're going to take super glue and totally coat this. And to make it so my life's not super difficult, I'm gonna not show you doing this so I have more hands. Alright, so now we're gonna place it right where it goes. So it goes right there. And we're going to push it down and let it cure. The super glue didn't take long at all to dry, so we're going to just place the cape on there. And that should be it. Yay, it's attached. That's what it looks like. It covers right from where the leather leaves off, which is like it does in the movie. And it goes around. Well, that was a pretty short video. Hey, take them as they come. So, we've done all this, and let's see it up close. Take that off just with Velcro, pretty simple. We got Velcro right here and right here. Let's pull this centered and zoom out. Get to see more of my dirty floor. So, Velcro goes on like that. And like that. Yeah, see? Huh? And the cape just goes back on like that. So you just line up this edge. Just make sure that that goes straight across there. And you make sure this goes straight across there. There's your cape. So, you're wondering, Dan, can you put this on while you're wearing it? Yes, I can. So let's get me doing that. Alright, so first I'm going to let you guys know I'm going to replace this with string later, but this is a piece of metal wire to extend the reach that this has. And I have to have a string attached to that too because it's not quite long enough. So I put this on like this. Let's put this aside. So then I take the metal thing, get a long string. This is a tape measure. Just let that hang down. Start zipping. Take the string out. I would be doing this in the mirror. Alright, so I'm taking this right there, straight across. Well, in the mirror it's a lot easier, you can imagine, without being able to see what I'm looking at. Straight enough for this video purposes to understand. So the metal should be hanging behind the cape. If it's not, I messed up. Oh well. Then I take this next part and do this in the mirror too. So I line up the top of that and that, this, and that. And if I did this in the mirror, that will look good too. Then I take the belt, which is up here, break everything above it, click, and there you go. That's how Thor gets dressed. Or at least my Thor. So let's take this all off in the appropriate order. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks again for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a like. Leave a comment below about something you want to see other than Thor, because obviously since it's a build series, I'm going to finish the entire costume. There's going to be more videos added. This was finishing the cape, putting it on with velcro, and we did all that in a very short video, so look forward to a longer video, potentially the next one. Something you might see next. Sneak peek, yay, sneak peek. Alright, so aside from those two things, we have all this stuff that we can talk about where you can support me on Patreon, where you can get some benefits like this. Yeah, I threw them that way this time. And you can also see some of my videos early. So if you look over here, you will see some videos that I have where I'm either making something or doing some parkour. So YouTube might recommend something to you that's cool over there. And you can subscribe right here. And you can check out my Patreon link on this side also. So we will see you in the next video.